Hi guys, it's Jamie and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here, I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you. If you want to be a part of this family, which you should be, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get noticed whenever I post a new video. So in today's video, it is going to be a sit down and talk video. While I do my makeup, I'm going to be talking about some of my opinions about relationships these days. Because sometimes when I read some of the things I read on especially Twitter about relationships, I'm like, what? You people just sometimes off my desire to even be in a relationship. And also disclaimer, me that I'm sitting here talking about a relationship with you now, I haven't really been in one. I haven't been in a relationship, so I don't really know how it looks like, how it feels like. But I feel like I've already been in one. Per the things I've heard and the things I've seen. So let's do my makeup and also talk about relationship opinions from my view. Please, I'm begging you, don't come for me. These are my opinions. You're not supposed to agree with me, but these are just things I think. So without talking too much, let's get started. I'm going to start by priming my face with this Pond's whatever the blanching cream, whatever it's called. Yeah. So opinion number one, as I said, please, I'm scared. Don't come for me. Thank you. If you come for me, I'm dead. Please don't. Opinion number one is, I feel like people these days just, get into relationships because their friends are in relationships and these people get into relationships and relationship is going to be fun. Let me also get into one. No, please. If you're not ready for a relationship, don't even try to start one at all, because you will regret. As I'm saying, I haven't been in one, but logic should tell you that the fact that everyone is doing something doesn't mean you should jump on the trend and just go with it. Yes, have a tangible reason to start one. If you feel like you're ready enough to be in one, just go for it. Not because all your friends are in a relationship, so you also want to just jump into it and then you will regret and start calling men trash and all of that. No, men are not necessarily trash. Sometimes they can be trash, but they're not necessarily trash. So once again, if you're not ready, please stay away. It's highly flammable. It can burn you. Opinion number two, personally think this relationship stroke marriage thing is not for everybody. I don't think everyone in this world is supposed to get married. The Bible says we should multiply and all of that, but I feel like it's not for everyone. We even have Catholic priests and all that. Those people, they don't get married. Are you trying to tell me that they made a very terrible decision? No, I feel like it's not for everyone. So if you think you can't handle all of that, don't go and put somebody's daughter or somebody's son into trouble. Please just stay away. If you think it's not something you can do, don't go to it. You will put somebody's daughter through pain and all of that. Please don't do that. If you feel like the things that come with relationships you can't deal with, don't just do it. It doesn't kill. Nobody will kill you for not being in a relationship, or nobody even kill you for not getting married. Because people get married and they literally regret. So you go and get married and then you divorce 2 years after, even sometimes months after. No, it's not for everyone. The fact that everyone is saying, oh, marry, be in a relationship and things, doesn't mean you should just jump into it. The next thing is, I feel like you have to be ready, really, really ready to be in a relationship. When I talk about ready, I'm talking fully ready. Financially, you have to be ready. Yes, I'm not talking about marriage. I'm talking about relationship, just relationship. You have to be ready financially. If you're not financially stable and you get into a relationship, especially an Accra relationship, here in Accra, you might regret. Hey, the girl who goes on Snapchat and see all these Snapchat girls and these Instagram girls having their boyfriends buy them this, having their boyfriends buy them this, and she will come and stress you. You feel like jumping over a wall and dying. I'm not lying. So I'm not saying you have to be super rich to be in a relationship. Sometimes they're going to be expecting you to take her on dates. She'll be expecting you to give her cute surprises and all. If you're not ready, just don't do it. Or better still, just go for someone that will not stress you. Also, you have to be ready emotionally, because I feel like relationship in itself is just a bunch of emotions put together. You have to be ready to be very ready emotionally, because sometimes this person that you're dating might get on your nerves and they might get you upset and all of these kind of things. How would you like react? Are you like quick tempered? If you're like emotionally not strong and you start a relationship, I feel like it's not advisable. Another thing I also think about this whole relationship thing is that it's very easy to jump into a relationship and it's very easy to just jump out, because it has been made very cheap lately. I feel like back in the days, right, it was kind of hard because they didn't have like access to all the things we have today. They didn't have like mobile phones and they didn't have like internet and all. So for them to see like their significant other, they had to sometimes write letters and wait for days or weeks to get a reply back. But today, all you just have to do is pick up your phone and just connect to internet and text the person. The person receives the message. That's all. Just get to communicate with the person. So I feel like it's become very cheap and easy these days. So because you're not really striving hard, you just take it for granted, and you just, you're just doing things anyhow. You get it? But if you had to write a letter and wait for that long for a reply, or you would cherish it. Even sometimes, even if you live in the same community, you go to the girl's house and you go and meet their father, and then they're like, "Where are you living from?" They're like, please, Mr. Dark, please, I'm here to see your daughter. Who is my daughter to you? They're like, oh, she's my study mate. We study together. They're scared. She said that she's a girlfriend in the first place. But I mean, these days, just have text her, hey, meet me. Hi, do you want to hang out? Let's go here. And then boom, she's there. But I mean, if you get things easy like that, you won't cherish it that much. Also, one thing I also think is, if you are in a relationship and it ends in tears, haha, as it should. Please don't be going around and be bad mouthing your exes to people. Are you mad? Like, you were in a relationship with somebody and the relationship failed, and you're just walking around telling everybody this person is this person is that. Didn't you see all of that before you went into the relationship with the person? So I don't even get it. If you're in a relationship with someone and unfortunately the relationship doesn't end well, in other words, it ends in tears, just, I beg, carry yourself the go. No, don't go around and be bad mouthing your exes to people and be making them look like they are horrible, terrible persons. Please, you liked them. The person did something to you, I hurt, and you're not happy about it. I mean, just move. Life goes on. Don't go around and be, hey, this person is like. You saw that when you were going into the relationship, didn't you see? I think in a relationship, right, if you need financial assistance, you can ask. It doesn't have to necessarily be the girl asking the guy for money or anything like help. If the guy needs, he can also come to you. She can ask you if she needs something, some help. You can also ask her if you need help or anything of that sort. As I already stated, you have to be financially ready to be in a relationship, because sometimes it comes with some kind of financial responsibility that you might not expect, but you eventually get it. So you just have to be ready for that. But that also means you should make the person your ATM machine. If the person is asking you, if you ask the person for money, they give it to you. That means you should make them an ATM machine and be cashing out from them every day. Why are they bad to me? No. If you need some help and it's like quite critical, you can ask them, and they are ready and willing and they are able to. Don't be forcing them. And also, people, boys, girls, not only the guys, girls, if they come to you for money, you don't have, just tell them polite. Don't like, I don't have money. If you don't have money, stay there. Don't come and be dating somebody's child. Maybe if she needs some financial assistance and you're able to provide for her, she goes to get it from someone else, there's a very high possibility that she's going to trust you and be with that person. There's a very high possibility that you start seeing her attitude change towards you, and you won't understand why, but she won't also tell you why. Maybe she has found someone who has done something that you weren't able to do, so that person has suddenly become their Superman. I wouldn't blame her if she does that, because she needed like help and you weren't able to help her, and someone did, and then suddenly she starts like acting funny towards you. And also, one thing that I personally think and I strongly believe when it comes to relationship and dating is that age doesn't really matter. I'm not saying that someone is 6 years older than you and you're following them. If the person is like older than you and you still have a vibe with the person and you can still, why not? Because some people are like 2 years older than you and can't even vibe with them. Some people are like 10 years older than you and you have an amazing vibe with them. Like, you enjoy their company so much. They don't make you feel so young or anything of that sort. So, if your vibe with the person is like, okay, why not? And also, this thing is something I've personally heard. No, I have not personally heard. I have like seen happen. I realize that some people actually date, like they date a particular person, right? Like just to prove a point to their friends. Some people just date just to prove a point. Like a guy will see this girl and they'll be like, this girl, dear Charlie, I'll move to her, I'll get to her, and his friends are like, oh, you can be like, okay, bet, I'll do it. And then he goes and then he gets the girl just to prove to his friend, like, he's like hard guy. Some ladies also enter relationships, right? Just to prove to your friends that I'm a top girl, like, yeah, like I'm of a high class and this person moved to me. Or just be in a relationship with someone because you want to be with them. You want to prove a point to anybody. After you prove the point, then what do? You leave them. That's being heartless, that's being mean. Please, God is watching you. He's up there. He has seen you and your intentions and he will come for you. That's when I think about relationships, especially when I saying that cheating is literally like something bound to happen in relationships, especially when it's an account relationship. Like, don't be surprised if your girlfriend cheats on you, if your boyfriend cheats on you. This is a career talking about. Something that can happen at any time. So it's not like you should be ready or you should be expecting anticipating it. But if it happens, just leave it to God. If it happens, just leave it to God. That's the best I can say. Even married men, the married ones, they're even cheating. Talk less of the ones that are just in relationships. I'm telling you. Another thing I also think is this, that please don't be comparing your relationships. Don't do it. It's a deadly thing for you to do. Don't compare relationships at all. You will break it. You might have the best boyfriend, and because you went to sit down and compare a relationship with probably some Snapchat girl or some Instagram girl who keeps getting Range Rovers and bouquet of money from their boyfriend, you won't leave your boyfriend for some rich boy who will just mess you up. Don't compare your relationship at all. If you're in one and you're happy, please be in it happily and enjoy it. Don't be comparing your relationship like, oh, and this girl had this and this boy had this. Especially when it comes to like maybe like birthdays and then their boyfriend gets them some big party, those kind of things, and you see your eyes down call, a big. Everyone is different, Everyone is so different. So if you try to compare relationships and you break it apart, probably you have the best boyfriend right now, but you just compare a relationship with someone too, and then at the end of the day, you see that a relationship is just going to break apart because you're comparing a relationship with someone. No, please don't do it. Yeah, because you come say you're the happiest girl. By now, she's going through things in the dark that you don't know. She's going through things that she will not come and tell you, of course. So you think, oh, I'm not happy in my relationship and all of that. But no, right now she's struggling. So one thing I think is, if you're in a relationship, right, try as much as possible to maintain some privacy in your relationship. Don't necessarily hide. It's a personal decision you have to make and all, but if you put your relationship out there, right, expect that people will be praying that it will break apart and it will work. Trust me. A lot of people be thinking, this relationship there doesn't have to work. So that if everybody just watching, is it going to break apart? Is it going to work or anything? People will even act like they are genuinely happy for you, but deep within them, they want a relationship to like break apart. So they can say, hey, I think we said it. So please, if you're in a relationship, as much as possible, try and keep your relationship private as possible. That's if you're trying to get into someone. Because anything can happen. Then it will end in tears. If you're trying to put it out there, of course, why not? But not everybody has to be in your business when it comes to relationship like that. No, not everybody. So if you're in a relationship, as much as possible, the things you want people to know, let them know. But the things you don't want them to know, please just hide it. Relationship, man, cry me. If you're in one and then you're like all over the place with it, then you pray to God, that God, please, for this my relationship, let it survive, because the eyes that are seeing it, it's not all of them that are happy for you. There's a priority in relationship that your privacy is very important. Not everything that everybody has to know when you're in a relationship about you and your partner. No. Some people are just waiting to say, hey, let me say that. That's ended. I didn't really so much money. So, but if you're still thinking that way for someone, God has seen you. He will come for you. I'm telling you that He will come for you. So that's the end of this video, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So I'll see you in my next video. Also, as I said, if you want to insult me in your head, not in the comment section. Bye bye. God bless you.